we've got a match made in heaven coming your way on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. So here's Portland's starting group. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Johnson. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
And it's the... That ends up going with a new group.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Now here's Johnson, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Bradley, shot clock at 5. From deep, Junior. Shot no good. Phoenix the other way now. Last time they met was right here. They were able to come out with a win.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
They got that little burst of energy in the extra period. Once they survived regulation, they were not going to let this one slip. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Stevens is checked in for Booker. A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. Smith passes to Dinwiddie. A floater.
What a spurt. I mean, they're making this a game.
Portland leading. Watford. And he buries his first look.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And Phoenix shooting 33% of the first quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Johnson finds Junior. Shot blocked. Johnson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. The 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And they made it all the way back. Wow. Just a dynamite run.
Junior outside. The 3 from Barnes. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
Keep my head down and staying locked in and see it tunnel vision, trying to play the right way, do it all. Keep winning basketball games. And, we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
Special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit the coach. Some guys would have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off. Here on the 5, Portland has to start the second. Johnson is out there with Junior, and it's Bradley in at the center position. Here's Asabuki. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, stolen by Junior.
Well, Junior in the last match against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 27 points, and his shot was like a cure from downtown and from the line. The lift he gave them off the bench was massive. Just the type of energy they needed. Let's send it to you guys.
Thanks, Alex. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor. Lillard's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for Junior. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
I see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Rebounded by Johnson. And Portland's shooting around 50% of the game so far. Shot by Lillard, no good. The Suns trailing. Quarter number 2, just over a minute of play.
has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
From deep, Junior connects from downtown. Junior's got 5.
And when the Celtics plays for Lillard, this guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammates wide open.
Lillard comes with a double. Pass to Stevens. Back to Ayton. Will it go? And he makes it on the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot into a can't-miss area. When they talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's the way to do it. Coming up and he's open, shooting hoops on the curl, tree branch, then the milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
And it's Junior missing.
Defense soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, he's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Now a timeout called by Portland. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started, I think.
They said he didn't even care about basketball until they screwed him on the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laugh and listen. And that's where it all started. The rest is a wrap. It's history.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Bradley. Johnson comes in for In his last outing, he had 11 points. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Trailblazers out in front, up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Teams will make substitutions. They've got DeAndre Ayton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. For the lead. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 15.
Now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. Had a try first half, but not before.
And here's Junior outside. Smith with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Defended by Lillard. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Stevens. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off the shot. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
With a step back. Again, Junior missing. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Good set. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead. Well, Portland's shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lillard finds Junior. And a dunk by Junior.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. 1:49 left in the third. Azubuike, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Stevens. Brown, he's checked in for Portland. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Now here's Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't get it back. Here's Smith. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Lillard passes to Junior. The 3 ball. The Suns clear.
He's done almost no damage from 3-point range this game. No penalties in this half during the one in the first.
From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Portland the other way. Going inside. And Junior throws it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
And he just cocked it back and fired it down with 1 hand. Dinwiddie against Junior. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Azubuike. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Left side Johnson. And here's Junior outside. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Dinwiddie against Junior. Dinwiddie outside. Misses the layup. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Fourth quarter's behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Suns trailing, and on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. C.J. McCollum is out there with Junior. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Barnes. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. Outside, Brown. Back to McCollum. Pass to Brown. It's Robinson, high post. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Barnes, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. The three, that one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his fourth assist in this one.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they needed him, he's been their safety valve.
McCollum, pass to Brown. Junior outside. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Azubuike. And it's Dinwiddie in for Allen. Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Martin comes in for Brown. Pass to Winslow. Outside for Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Inside. Here's Junior. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Junior's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Portland trailing here. Offensive rebound. There's the block. Here's Winslow. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Martin. And here's Junior outside. Another miss by Junior. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Winslow with the ball. Here's Ayton. And facing the layup. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
If they want to replicate their second chance points from the first half, they might want to send more guys to the offensive glass.
McCollum pass to Junior. Back to McCollum. Ayton against Junior. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McCollum. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Booker. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Junior. Fourth quarter keep. So the Suns win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Yes, that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary." And I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. I love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also, since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your my player?
I actually made a center, because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of
So you go the easy route.
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so, you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA 2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
One of the most unique sculptures you'll ever see, the Fist of Joe Louis at Hart Plaza. We're coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Johnson is out there with Robinson. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Bridges. And it's Sexton in at the point. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation.
Different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bryant comes in for Miles Bridges. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Bay. And we've got some exciting information about MP. The news is out. Greg, he will be in this year's dunk contest.
How fun will that be? MP has some serious hops. A chance to show them off during All-Star Weekend under the brightest lights.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Coach is well aware how dangerous Lillard can be closing out tight games. He told me we need to win this game in the first 3 quarters. If it's close at the end and Dame knows it, he can turn it up to a level that we can't deal with. Let's see if they can get off to that quick start. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Cunningham passes to Sexton. Down low, here's Bryant. Great D that time from Junior.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Chalk up 2 there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Outside, Sexton. It's good from long range. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Sexton. And Junior throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lillard, the pass to Junior. Bradley trying to break free. Again from deep. The three-pointer good from Junior. 9 points in the game so far.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
There's 25 seconds left in the first. Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Lillard, the pass to Junior. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And 12 points for Junior.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Tie game in Detroit. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, we know that Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He shed some light on the mentality that's made him successful.
I feel like I've just been calm and letting the game come to me and not trying to force anything and just getting shots that my teammates create for me and just knocking them down.
And even though he's more a point guard in stature, Greg Sexton more of a flat-out scorer at that point than he is a facilitator.
Yeah, and Kevin, there's always a place for guys who can put the ball in the basket, especially if they lock in on the defensive end.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Junior. Brown out there with Bradley.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Oubre with it, picked up by Brown. And the rejection by Bradley. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Suns, was superb. He scored 18 points, and his ability to keep getting back to the foul line helped their cause tremendously. And his contributions off the bench were huge. He was a real spark plug. Kevin, let's see if he can do it again.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
A different look here for Detroit. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Miles Bridges comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Bays subbed in for Cunningham. On the wing, Lee. He's guarded by McCollum. Lee passes to Bridges. Over Johnson. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bridges.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Here's Junior, and the layup's good off the glass. Junior's got the lead up to 4 now for Portland. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Lee passes to Valanciunas. And a Oubre, the drive.
Too good at getting to that opening. Oubre quick to the rack.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Bay passes to Bridges. Here's Lee. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Junior throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre, the closer he gets, the more excitable he can be. What a finish.
So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
And they recover it. It's stolen by Martin. Pushing it up. A 3 from McCollum. And the Trailblazers, another 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Passes it to Bay. Oubre, no one around him. They get it again. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Junior. Covered by Lee. McCollum passes to Junior. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 23 points for Junior.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Pass to Bridges. Oubre on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Oubre's got 7 points in the game.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Now Junior, who's got 23. Outside Martin. Here's Junior, and another 3 for Portland.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Knocked loose. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Sexton. Over Robinson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 4. And we've got more NBA. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
Yeah, you're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Cunningham with it, now guarded by Bradley. Cunningham passes to Stewart. 6 to shoot. Over Junior. Stewart misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And it's Junior missing. Pistons trailed by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Lillard, the pass to Junior. Back to Lillard. Here's Junior. Misses the 3.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Portland leading by 5. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
"17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Junior kicks to Lillard. The pass to Junior. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Trailblazers out in front, up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Johnson is out there with Barnes. Then it's Junior. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Bradley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the inside, Stewart. And he makes good on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Lillard dishes to Junior. Off target on the 15-footer. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Oubre, right side. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Oubre. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. A different look here for Detroit. Valanciunas, he's just... Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lillard comes with the double team. Stewart passes to Sexton. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Bridges outside. I missed that time. Would have put him up. Portland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's blocked.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
Our timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 2. 1:15 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Valanciunas. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time.
And so the Pistons take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Let's meet the starting lineup for Toronto. At shooting guard, DeMar DeRozan. At the other guard position, Kyle Lowry. At center, Chris Bosh. At small forward, Vince Carter. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. Shooting guard at 6'3" number 30, Stephen Curry. The other guard, standing 5'11", number 3, Allen Iverson. Starting at power forward at 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson. Man in the middle, at 7'7", number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. The other forward, at 6'6", number 0.
Tip-off goes to Seattle. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Carter. Chris Bosh is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Lowry in at the 1. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
Carter can't get that one to fall. And so Curry will bring it up for Seattle. Iverson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't hit the second.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Here's Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
That's a quick move, and that's a soft touch. That's mid-range opportunities for Kawhi Leonard to cash in on.
Allen Iverson on the wing. Dishes it to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Curry outside. They get the rebound, and the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Curry kicks to Iverson. Here's the three. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Toronto with the ball. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
DeRozan finds Bosch. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And that's a rugged play.
Gracious. How about the athleticism from DeRozan? Taking off and then bringing the alley-oop thundering down. Oh, goodness. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Leonard the pass to Lowry. He can't get that one. And as the Sonics taking it the other way. The pass to Curry. And DeRozan sends it back. Iverson kicks to Curry. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. O'Neal passes to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Shaq with some nice D.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Williamson with the bucket.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Platoon swap here for Seattle. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And there's Bargnani on the assist by Stoudemire.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Irving passes to Rodman. And here's Wall outside. Fall controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now, Siakam. Pass to Bargnani. 5 to shoot. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Count it. Good. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Stoudemire against Irving. And here's Wall outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Stoudemire outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors, Antonio Davis.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Six seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Stoudemire. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. And that does it for the first quarter. The Sonics on top, up 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Sonics, Dennis Rodman is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wall, and it's Fall in at the 5 down low. Irving for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Back to Leonard. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. A nice shot by Wall.
Good awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Toronto trails by 11. Knocked away. Davis kicks to Siakam. Out to Stoudemire. From past the arc. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Fall, and he slams that one down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A different look for Seattle. Adams, he's checked in for Fall. And it's Payton in for John Wall. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the Raptors call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Seattle making a change here. Here's Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Pass to Carter. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Supersonics.
And Payton throws it down.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Toronto trails by 15. To the paint, it's taken away by Payton. Passes to Adams. Kicks it to Payton. Driving the lane, and Payton throws it down hard.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Carter outside. Lowry has the open look. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Lowry's got 5 now.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
DeRozan defending. Back to Payton. He kicks to Rodman. Shot clock at 5. And they get it back. Adams, the pass to Payton. Over Lowry. No good off the back of the rim. Toronto trails by 14. So the wing on the left fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
A different look for Seattle. Williamson is checked in for Steven Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Gary Payton. The Raptors also with a sub. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry.
On defense, your priority is to close out on Durant's outside shot, but then he has that tight handle. Simply drives right by you.
Down low, here's Bosch. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Iverson. And here's KD for 3. The offensive rebound. Williamson on the follow. And the Sonics lead by 15.
Did you feel that one? What was that on the Richter scale? Zion with the monster dunk.
Back to VanVleet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
For Seattle, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The first one falls.
Well, he's won an MVP. He's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. He's been the MVP in the finals. It's a pretty full resume for one Kevin Durant.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Bargnani is checked in for Bosch. Pascal Siakam comes in for Leonard. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Vince Carter. And both free throws good for Durant.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's McGrady. Seattle grabs the miss. Shaq's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sonics leading by 15. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Iverson outside with the shot. Good, he hits the jump shot. Iverson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Van Vliet wide open, and it's off from three-point range. And so it's Seattle, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry out there at the DeRozan. Then there's Carter. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Leonard in at the power forward. First trip to the line for him here.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Sonics leading by 15. And there's the pass to Curry. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And the basket by Lowry.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Lowry's gone 4-7 from the field here. Count it.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Carter against Curry. Carter kicks to Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 5 now.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. To the middle. Out to DeRozan. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Kept alive. A second chance effort. Misses at the rim.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And Toronto making a change here. Christie's checked in. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's now 7 points for Kawhi Leonard. Seattle leading by 10. Curry passes to Leonard. Kicks to Curry. Shoots the three. The Sonics again can't hit.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Here's Lowry. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Time for some consideration in the passing category. Maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sox. Wall comes in for Stephen Curry. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Allen Iverson. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Seattle leading by 8. Here's Wall. And Wall slams it home.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Here's Toronto. Stoudemire, the pass to Leonard. And the three ball is good. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Irving kicks to Rodman. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Carter. Fires the three. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
Takes a shot at the elbow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Toronto, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And that one falls for Davis.
And I love that grit and grind style of play. Davis just isn't afraid to get a little chippy down low.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Williamson is checked in for O'Neal, and it's Kevin Durant in for Leonard. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. McGrady comes in for Christie. And both free throws good for Davis.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Williamson trying to free himself up.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Damian Stoudemire. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Man, how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
Peyton, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And the Raptors also making a change. Bargnani's checked in. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Wall. Williamson trying to free himself up. And KD is right there. And the Sonics lead by 9.
Well, rebounding is about positioning, but for KD, a lot of times it's his timing and his length. So he goes in there and uses those to great effect. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Peyton, and there's the drive. He gets that one. Peyton's got 6 points. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Stoudemire outside. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Up top, Leonard. Rodman covering. And it's Leonard missing. Sonics leading by 9. Peyton outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Count that bucket. He's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Peyton's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Leonard the pass to Bargnani. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The feed to Durant. And that one drops. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Kevin Durant not only feels like he can score from everywhere, he does. So when he's that close, just count it.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The ball goes to Toronto.
O'Neal against Bargnani. On the wing to Rosen. Looks for Bargnani, gets it to him. Rebound by the Sonics. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Rodman. Then there's Peyton. Then it's Iverson. Toronto trails by 13. And here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And
That's an aggressive take there by DeRozan, and no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Supersonics.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Curry's checked in for Peyton. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Sonics leading by 11. Outside Curry. From deep, Iverson. Rebound by the Raptors. Got a piece of it. Peterson the pass to DeRozan. Driving in. Banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on him.
Pass to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And that one's good, Iverson.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Toronto trails by 12. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. From deep. They get it back. Rodman. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Sonics lead by 14.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the Raptors call time here.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. You need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Pass to Rodman. And Davis sends it back.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Fast break, here we go. On its way from Curry for 2. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. All 3 off the mark. Toronto trails by 12. And Carter has it in the corner. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Carter's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Bosch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with his hard charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit. And it helps that he can finish through contact.
And Toronto making a change here.
One shot.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shaq.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Leonard. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Rodman kicks to Iverson. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Iverson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Seattle.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Toronto trails by 9. Inside, here's Stoudemire. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The tray. Toronto grabs the miss. Bosch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The three from Iverson gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
There's the pass to O'Neal. It's Curry outside, sinks the triple. And it's an 11-point Seattle lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. It's Curry outside, and they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Get that weak stuff out of here. Awesome swat by Chris Bosch.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Raptors ball. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 11-footer. Payton's shot is off. Now here's Van Vliet. McGrady. From deep three-point range, and the miss. And so it's Seattle winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.